Yes, you guys have done this art show for 5 years.
Yep, 5 years. It's our 5th annual Tallgrass Recovery art show.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so 5 years ago, we started a show that community-based, so people who either suffer from the disease of addiction or in recovery or family members or friends or however they're tied to addiction could create pieces to tell the story of what that looks like for them. And then they also create an artist statement that goes along with that. And then we open up the show for the community to come in and witness the pieces so that they can have a better understanding of what it's like to be somebody who is tied to addiction.
And you guys have really evolved this thing in the last 5 years, some really powerful stuff.
Yeah, it's been, I think back to that first year when I was cleaning out that old storefront that somebody let us use for one night opening, and you know, we didn't really know what we were going to do, but we knew we wanted to have it, but we didn't know what it was going to be like. And we just had, oh gosh, I want to say a dozen artists who participated in that show, and then every year it's gotten bigger and better, and then now we've gotten where people are contacting us, you know, months prior to say, hey, I'm thinking about what I want to work on for my piece for the show this year. So it's really a beautiful, impactful thing to be able to put forth to the community is people's stories of, oh my gosh, it's kind of overwhelmingly cool. So
well, they're very personal prints, the ones that I've seen.
Yeah.
And of course, you yourself, this is very near and dear to your heart.
It is. I mean, I've always been an artist. We were talking a little bit before we got started about, you know, I had done art my whole life. I had a studio downtown, and then my last couple years before I quit drinking, I went to my studio and I drank, and so I didn't really work on anything. And then when I got sober, I didn't work on anything for 3.5 years until I selfishly created the show, or asked if we could create this show so that I would start making art again. Because if I have a show, then I have to make art, right? And so that's kind of how I got back into art. And since then, I've just been kind of painting away and doing whatever. So, and it opened doors to be able to go into the schools and help the Sioux Falls kids and the Roosevelt kids kind of tell their story. So this show itself has just had really cool fingers all over the place. So
it's free for the community. The only cost is if you want to submit a piece and you know you have the supplies, is the only cost to you, but it's free to the public. It's free to submit a piece, and so we want to keep it free, and so we have sponsors that help put it together, and then you know, whatever people want to contribute, it'll just go right back to the show, so we can just keep it free.
Free is the word. Free is the word.
It is the 5th annual Tallgrass Recovery Art Show. It is September 1st. And if people want to look at some of the photos and want more info, where do you want to send them, Joan?
I would tell them the best place to go would be go to Recovery Art Show on Facebook. That's got all the updated information. It'll be all over Facebook. It's been on the Recovery or on Tallgrass page, on the Facebook. It's also on the website at tallgrassrecovery.org.
And we'll have a link on our website at mix97-3.com. Joan, Mallory, thank you guys.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, thank you.